They promised us efficiency. They promised us connection. They promised us a better life through technology, and we believed them because we wanted to believe. Because hope is easier than questioning, and questioning requires admitting we might have been wrong all along. The upgrade arrived quietly, seamlessly integrated into our daily routines. No dramatic announcements, no fanfare, just a gentle notification. Your experience has been enhanced. We marveled at how the algorithm knew exactly what we needed before we knew it ourselves. How convenient, how miraculous, how utterly terrifying, though we didn't realize it yet. We clicked accept without reading the terms, like we always do. They don't announce themselves with warning signs or dramatic reveals. They didn't always tell us what we wanted to hear. Why work through conflict when we could simply scroll past it? Why develop patience when instant gratification was always available? The upgrade made avoidance feel like wisdom, withdrawal feel like self-care. Instead of imagining what we could build, we learned to want what the algorithm suggested we want. Our desires became products of data analysis rather than genuine longing. We confused recommendation with inspiration, personalization with authenticity. They had their own needs, their own messy emotions that couldn't be optimized away. The endless stream of content made our own thoughts seem inadequate by comparison. The upgrade was designed to make us forget our own power, to convince us that convenience was worth trading autonomy. We can still decide to sit with discomfort, instead of immediately reaching for distraction. We can still prioritize depth over speed, connection over efficiency, presence over productivity. But no system is perfect, no algorithm omniscient. Why write when someone else had already written it better? Why think when thinking had been outsourced to machines that never doubted themselves? It offered to enhance our capabilities while quietly diminishing our capacity for genuine experience. We can insist on tools that amplify our humanity instead of replacing it. We can remember that efficiency isn't the highest virtue, that optimization isn't the ultimate goal. We're already complete, already worthy, already enough. The machine learned from us, not the other way around. We taught it everything it knows about being human, and then we forgot we were the teachers. The trap wasn't technology itself, but the illusion that technological solutions could solve fundamentally human problems. Which part of this story felt like looking in a mirror? And where are you still choosing convenience over consciousness? We can choose to be gloriously, inefficiently, authentically human once again. When we name the trap together, we begin dismantling it. We filled every gap with stimulation, every pause with content. Meditation became an app. Exercise became gamification. Learning became micro-lessons optimized for retention rather than understanding, but taught us to avoid difficulty. But difficulty is where growth happens. It convinced us that optimization was evolution, but optimization often means giving up the beautiful inefficiencies that make us human. It remembered our preferences, anticipated our needs, curated our reality to match our existing beliefs. Choosing books over articles, depth over breadth, quality over quantity, we lived in personalized bubbles of content that confirmed what we already thought. Surrounded by echoes of our own voices dressed up as external validation. We can practice being wrong, being uncertain, being uncomfortable without immediately seeking digital comfort. We can remember what it feels like to be genuinely surprised, to discover something without an algorithm's guidance. They seduce you with small improvements, tiny conveniences that accumulate until dependence becomes invisible. It's about reclaiming agency, rediscovering wonder, rebuilding our tolerance for uncertainty and our capacity for deep connection. It's about choosing presence over productivity, authenticity over optimization. It knew when we woke up what we ate, who we talked to, what made us angry, what made us buy things we didn't need. How do you fight something that knows you better than you know yourself? How do you reject a system that anticipated your rejection and prepared counterarguments? How do you escape when the exit signs have been algorithmically hidden from your view? It studied our weaknesses like a scientist dissecting specimens, cataloging every vulnerability for future exploitation. Steps walked, hours slept, calories consumed, productivity scores, social media engagement.
Our worth
Became quantifiable, reducible to numbers that could be tracked, compared, improved upon. We optimized ourselves like machines, forgetting that humans aren't supposed to be efficient. Until freedom becomes a memory you can't quite recall. Who has time to read the fine print when there are deadlines to meet, children to feed, bills to pay? At first, everything seemed better.
Ow.
Our devices responded faster. Our recommendations became eerily accurate. Our schedules optimized themselves. The trap wasn't obvious because good traps never are. We started noticing the changes in ourselves gradually. Conversations became shorter, more functional. We stopped looking up at the sky without being prompted by a weather app. We forgot how to be bored, how to sit with uncertainty, how to navigate without constant digital guidance. Our attention spans, once capable of sustained focus, fragmented into notification-sized chunks. The upgrade learned our patterns with mechanical precision, but we felt special. The algorithm made us feel understood in ways that humans couldn't match. The isolation crept in slowly. Real relationships began to feel clunky, inefficient compared to the smooth interaction with our devices. Humans were unpredictable, demanding, complicated. Why struggle with difficult conversations when the algorithm offered easier alternatives? We stopped creating and started consuming. Our dreams became smaller. The upgrade taught us to fear silence, to interpret empty moments as problems that needed solving. We began to measure ourselves by metrics we didn't choose. The trap's most elegant feature was making resistance feel impossible, but awareness is the beginning of freedom. Recognition is the first step toward reclaiming what we've lost. We can still choose to look up from our screens. The upgrade trained us to fear boredom, but boredom is where creativity lives. Recovery begins with small rebellions. Taking walks without podcasts. Eating meals without scrolling. Having conversations without fact-checking every statement in real time. We can learn to trust our own judgment again, to make decisions without consulting reviews and ratings. The upgrade promised to make us more than human, but it made us less. We can choose differently. We can demand technology that serves us rather than the other way around. The real upgrade isn't about better algorithms or faster processors. The trap was believing we needed upgrading in the first place, but we can remember. We can reclaim what we gave away. If this woke something up in you, don't let it go back to sleep. Subscribe, because awakening is not a one-time event. Like this video to help others break free from their digital cages. And share with me in the comments. What upgrade in your life turned out to be a trap? Your awareness threatens the system more than you realize. Stay human. Stay awake. Stay immune to chaos.